why I stopped running. I used to run every night after work. It was my way of unwinding, clearing my head, and getting away from everything for a while. The park was quiet, and once the sun went down, it was usually empty. Just me, the path, and the sound of my footsteps. But there was one night, one encounter, that made me stop for good. It started like any other run. The air was cool. The street lamps threw long shadows across the pavement, and I slipped into that rhythm where your body feels like you could go on forever. I'd taken the same route dozens of times. I thought I knew every curve of that path, every tree and every bench. Halfway through, I rounded the bend and noticed someone standing under one of the lamps. At first, I barely paid attention. A teenager, I thought. Maybe waiting for a ride or cutting through the park the same way I was. She was holding a skateboard, just standing there, not moving. But as I got closer, something about her made me uneasy. She wasn't shifting her weight. She wasn't checking her phone. She wasn't doing anything except staring directly at me. Not the casual glance you give a stranger passing by, but a hard, fixed stare, like she had been waiting just for me. I slowed down without realizing it. She took one step forward, then another. Her hands tightened around the skateboard like she was gripping a weapon instead of a toy. And then she smiled. It wasn't a friendly smile. It stretched too wide, too stiff, like it didn't belong on her face. I thought about turning around, but that would have meant passing her again later. So, I kept going, hoping she'd move aside. She didn't. She waited until I was almost level with her, and then she tilted her head and whispered something I couldn't hear. Her lips moved slowly, deliberately, like she wanted me to notice. I tried to keep my eyes forward, but I felt her lean toward me as I passed. Her voice was faint, but I caught the words clearly. "You shouldn't be here." Every hair on my body stood up. My instincts screamed at me to run. And so I did. I sprinted past her, faster than I ever had in my life. I told myself not to look back, but I couldn't help it. Just before the path curved out of sight, I glanced over my shoulder. She was still there, standing under the light, but the skateboard wasn't in her hands anymore. I heard it instead. Wheels slamming against the pavement, rolling, gaining speed. I don't know if she was chasing me or if she just wanted me to think she was, but I ran harder than I thought was possible. My lungs burned, my legs felt like lead. But I didn't stop until I burst out of the park and onto the main road. I never saw her again. I never went back to that park either. To this day, I can't explain who she was or what she wanted. Maybe she was just some disturbed teenager trying to scare people. Or maybe there was something more to her. Something I was never meant to understand. All I know is this. That was the last night I ever went running after dark. And when people ask me why, I just tell them the truth. Because once you've been told you don't belong somewhere, in a way that makes your blood run cold, you listen.